old politics.
And I'm going to try not to in this debate because I'd like to get to the questions that the people have brought here tonight.
New politics.
The way Republicans are leaving you. But let's at least focus on some of the issues. Yes, that's true. I didn't. I didn't in the first debate. He turned over 35,000. So it was.
What about the other 15,000?
What's Trump doing right here? He's employing an old stand-up comedian's routine where you talk over the other person and it lowers their value. I talked about this when Trump first came on the scene, how all the politicians going up against him in the debates were trying to use their very stiff political rhetoric. Oh, sir, you don't appear very presidential to me. And Trump's like, she's a fat pig and stuff like that. And I talked about how eventually people are gonna have to come around and play on that level because it's not like one person's taking the high ground and the other person isn't. It's about what's effective and what isn't, and what Trump was doing and continues to do is effective. In this video, I'm gonna show you a letter that Hillary Clinton wrote, and she posted, I think it's on her Twitter, to troll Trump. And it's a great example of how everyone is slowly coming around and doing the same things that Trump did because they're effective. I want you to watch this short clip of Jamie Foxx. He's a comedian, he's an actor. During a roast, he tries to troll this other stand-up comedian. Listen, stand-up comedians are known to be quick on their feet. They're not easy to troll. They're used to doing crowd control. They're used to dealing with hecklers. But watch how crippled this guy is by Jamie Foxx using the same strategy that Trump was using.
We want you to line this shit up.
Where is he right now? We're here for Emmitt Smith. Do you have any jokes for him tonight?
I want to say this to Emmitt Smith, man.
I'm your conscience.
It is a pleasure.
Man, it sure did get hot in here.
In fact,
I don't know.
In fact, I need a co-signer. Can you co-sign on the car for me?
I just did another joke that didn't go over.
What do? What most people either do is what Clinton did, just stop talking and wait for your time to talk, which lowers your status because the other person's exerting themselves over you. Or like this guy did, he just kind of roll with it and roll with the punches and make jokes along with it. You cannot win when someone's talking over you, especially when it's two people with microphones, like both of these instances. So one of the first times we saw Trump use this strategy is when he was going up against Rand Paul in the debates, and Rand Paul was trying to use the traditional conservative rhetoric, and Trump was like, yeah, there's a lot of material to make fun of you about. People didn't know how people were gonna react. They knew that was a different strategy than they'd ever seen on the political floor before, but they didn't know if people would go for it or people would not go for it. And when I say that, I don't mean everyone's gonna go for it and everyone's not gonna go for it. It's a blend. But are more people gonna go for it? Is it advantageous as a politician to speak that way? And we quickly found out it was. Now, trust me, people who don't like that think it's terrible. I think it's disgraceful. And people that do like it think it's the best in the world, right? It doesn't appeal to everybody, but it was proven to be effective. And how do we know this? Because now everyone's trying to copy it. So Trump wrote a letter. It was to the leader or the president of Turkey in some kind of strange language the other day. And Clinton shows this firsthand by trying to troll him, and she emulates as if it was John F. Kennedy writing it back in the day to make a joke, and she posted a picture on Twitter. Here, I'll show you the note right now. So that's an old strategy, like if you're gonna read Comedy 101, it's like take something that's true and exaggerate it and it makes it more funny. So that's what she's doing in that instance. But the important thing about this, I don't want to point out, I don't really want to know, you can let me know in the comments below if you think that's funny, if you think it's good, or if you think it's not. I will tell you one thing, if you want me to read your comment, I will, but you have to be a subscriber. YouTube now lets me sort through. So if you want to be sure that I see your comment, just subscribe and then leave a comment and I'll see it and I'll try to reply if it's reply worthy. But I want to point out in this video, the focus is, look what's happening. Everyone else is coming around to trying to employ those same tactics that they thought were so ridiculous when Trump first came on the scene, because they've now seen statistically, no matter how you want to break it down, that they're effective. And this is going to be really interesting going into the 2020 election to see, because that kind of humor and that kind of interaction and that kind of candor is not natural to a lot of people. And as I'm sure you've seen in your life, when something's not natural and it's forced, it comes across so terribly and so corny and so cheesy. And we've already seen this. I remember when Jeb Bush was first trying to kind of play with Trump at that level in the debates, and it came across terribly. And you know their whole political staffs and stuff are going to be like, okay, if he comes at you like this, you're going to have to do this. Some of the people, it's a little more natural. Like Chuck Schumer, when there was an interaction with him and Pelosi, this is a year ago, it comes a little more natural to him than some other guys. Like a guy like Rand Paul, it's not natural at all. But it's going to be hugely entertaining, especially in the debate. So I can't wait. This is going to be like the Super Bowl to see Trump go up against whoever it is and see if that's natural or not. If it's natural, it could be a good battle. If it's not, it's just going to look terrible. And you better believe if it's forced and it comes across as incongruent, Trump is going to call that out and he is going to ride the person. That's actually a strategy. I have a program called the Quick and Witty Comeback Boot Camp, where I break down actual empirical techniques that you can use when someone tries to make fun of you or try to put you down. And one of these that Trump actually uses is you latch on to something that's a weakness of theirs. Maybe it's a shirt that's kind of funny or out of place or something they said, and you just go after them over and over again. So I guarantee if someone makes a mistake or says something and it sounds forced, Trump is gonna jump on that thing and just bury him. But anyway, it's gonna be entertaining time. Now, if you are not a man, and if you're under the age of 40, this is a great video right here. But if you are a guy, you're over the age of 40 and you're single, boy, do I have something for you. I got a video for you right here. Click right here and I'll talk to you there now.